to be fucking painting. I have quite the selection of things that I want to paint. I haven't been able to touch anything in a couple of now because we've been busy doing other things and been focusing on having fun outside. So now that it's a little bit later in the day and I have free time to do what I want, I am going to sit down, listen to some music, talk with everyone here, whoever decides to join, and go from there. First and foremost, we are going to be painting. Let's get everything set up. I need new batteries in my light, but we are going to be painting an orc today, and most likely a plague bearer. These batteries are most definitely dead. I've based a lot of models over the last 2 weeks, and I have quite the large selection of things that I can do. So in the future, expect a variety in terms of what I can and cannot paint. And what I mean by that is I've based Orks, Space Marines, Custodes, Death Guard, Plague Bearers. I have Skaven that I can also paint. So I'm going to be doing a mixed rotation of things that I do over the coming weeks. So it's no longer just what it used to be before, where I would do just Death Guard and Flesh Tearers, you know. I can still do that, but now that I have a larger variety of models to choose from, I can also expand to other things as well. Tonight, we're going to be painting a purple orc because I need to have an even amount of purple orcs to red orcs to green orcs. We will also be doing a red plague bearer. This guy right here, this is the gardeners of Nurgle. I decided that I'm going to paint all of these guys red just because I like how the models look. So we will paint him tonight as well. Tomorrow, I've been holding this back for a while, but we're going to paint this blight drone. I'm going to spend probably around 3 hours painting him and making him look as good as I possibly can. So we will get him done tomorrow. And then I also have another plague drone that I need to work on and paint. The last one, I liked how I did it, but I feel like I could have done it better. So we're going to try a different painting scheme with this one on most likely Tuesday night. I want to have each one of these plague drones unique. I'm not going to stick to any kind of main theme. So they're not all going to just be, you know, the same color. So they're going to be a pretty big contrast between each one. So this next one might be, you know, more purple, and the next one might be more fucking red or blue or purple or something, you know. I don't know. But right now I have 5 purple orcs, 5 red orcs, and 5 green orcs. This will be my 5th purple orc. So the next orc that I do after this, I'm going to do, I will be doing green, then red, and then purple, since I like having a mix of all 3. But that's enough about that. How's my last few days been going? Honestly, man, I am fucking tired. My body hurts. I had to drop my son at my mother's house. She's watching him for a month. So it's just going to be me and my girlfriend and her son on occasion. But for the next month, it's going to be pretty free, so we're definitely going to take advantage of that and go out and have fun outside a lot more. I'm still going to be painting every night, but for the most part, it's not going to be, 3 or 4 models done per day. I have enough models to sustain that for, 6 months, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I can get done and how much she's willing to tolerate. But we're going to be live streaming for a while tonight. A longer live stream compared to normal. I'm thinking around 10:30 tonight I'm going to get off, and it's currently 7, so 3.5 hours roughly. I also need to tonight, before I get off, I will show you my routine of how I clean my brushes. I'm going to do that for sure. I need to clean all these Kolinsky brushes that I bought, since they're my most valuable out of everything that I own. I have like 10 Kolinsky brushes of different sizes, and the most expensive one cost me $20, and the least expensive one cost me $9. So they are within the range of $9 to $20. So I definitely got to take care of these brushes a lot better than I have been. But let me zoom in real quick one last time so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to zoom in. Hopefully that's good enough. Hopefully you're able to see everything. And let's get it going, everybody. First purple work of the night. So I have come to the conclusion that I am still quite the amateur when it comes to painting. I mean, by painting standards, I am not the greatest miniature painter. I still have a lot to learn. So a lot of like advice that I tend to give is just based on the little amount of knowledge I have. So if during the streams at any point in time you hear me like saying like, oh, do this or do that, take it with a grain of salt, because I definitely don't know how to wet blend that well. I don't know the color theory that well. So my advice that I might give out is just know that I'm not confident with it. I'm hoping, and the reason why I'm saying all this is just because at some point during the live stream I will probably begin rambling and just kind of talking, because there's not much to talk about, especially if I bring up everything and discuss everything. And if there's nobody else in the stream, then it gets really difficult to know what to talk about. So if I ever start giving advice, just know that I'm not doing it out of ignorance, and I'm not saying it out of stupidity. Just be forewarned that I might not be saying the right things. So I think over the next coming weeks, I have a lot of small models, but I also have a lot of big ass models that take up a lot of fucking room. I have a lot of Custodes jet bikes that I need to go through. I have a shit ton of plague drones that I need to get through. I have Rodigus. I have the Great and Clean one that I need to do. I have a tank. I have, what is it, Sloppity Bell Piper, or Sloppity the Snail, whatever the fucking Nurgle snail is. I also have the Beast of Nurgle as well. 2 of them. And that takes up a shit ton of room on my desk. So just be prepared for larger models to become a normal thing to see um, on the live streams going forward. My biggest thing that I struggle with is like the highlighting of the muscles. You know, trying to like find the exact place that light hits. I struggle with light a lot, you know, because it's like I see the light hitting from the right side towards the model, you know, and I can see where like the top of his shoulders and his arm, you know, that's going to be the where the light hits the most. The shadows are going to be underneath his arm and underneath his chin where his chest's at. You know, that makes sense. But when it gets to like actually applying those highlights specifically and then blending that into the skin tone perfectly, that's where I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing here. So a lot of the time I'm kind of just winging it off of like what I think I'm witnessing, you know. I've watched YouTube videos. Fuck, I've watched so many YouTube videos at this point to where like people try to explain it and like, oh, you do this, you do that, you know, try to dumb it down for idiots. But it's still very, very, very hard for me to see and understand what the fuck they're talking about. So I almost have to like grab an image off of Google and or grab a short and like slow it down and like memorize where the person is applying certain colors to the muscles and how they're going about it, you know. When I do that, I tend to see and understand things a little bit easier versus a guy fucking spending 10 minutes explaining to me the different ways shadows interact on a model, you know. All right, there we go. I think that looks all right-ish. Ish is the word. Ish. I'm gonna pull out some other colors. Let's see. So I did really well with the browns last time, so I'm going to replicate that by pulling out pull out all the different layers of brown that I want to use. God, my fucking arms hurt. I can't even shake this shit. Let's. Your arms hurt? Yes, my arms hurt. Oh, man. What do you mean? I'm fucking. You need to go to the gym. Yeah, I do. That's true. When are you gonna go sign up and let me come?
I don't need to go to the gym because I just go kayaking.
Yeah. Well, picking your ass up constantly is.
Oh, picking my ass up.
Yeah. Think about all the things that I do from lifting. My arms. Let's see. What was I going to grab? White. We need white. We need white, and then we need a blue. Actually, no. We will go. Yeah, we'll do blue. Duh. It's purple orc, blue eyes. Weapon. We need a silver, so let's grab silver out. All right. So let's see.
Possible then, you gotta do your therapy. Okay.
All right. That's not what I wanted to see. Let's find something.
What did this say?
I don't know. I forgot to read mine too. Mine said, recognize your friend's accomplishments.
What does that mean?
Yours says, donate something old to a local charity.
What does that mean?
You know what donating something means.
What does that mean though?
You know what it means.
I know that, but I want
Trash. Trash. Please don't put that back in.
What does it mean?
It means give something of your old stuff. Just some
And what are you doing?
donate.
Charmander?
No.
I'm fooling.
Charmeleon.
Charmander?
Yeah.
What's Charmander?
That's
That has to be Fooling. That is Fooling.
no, Mason. It's Charmeleon.
So there's no Fooling.
No, this is not. What
All right.
we're referring to.
I guess we'll see.
Damn it! I can't find a good. I can't find something good to watch.
Because you're gonna bed. Yes. So you're gonna go brush your teeth. Go to your bath. And then we're gonna read books.
Let's see. Let's put on some white. I think white would do good. I would continue with the skin tone, but honestly, I have all these other things that I want to get done.
Something has to
So we're going to paint his twofers.
Like, is it arm? I got one.
I don't know exactly. Go brush your teeth with it.
Okay. If I do it very fast, then can I go?
No, because we need to get you in bed.
But it's locked.
No, it's not. Just
So
make sure.
you have to get down on the TV stand. Sorry.
He was on the TV stand. Thank you for getting him down. You hear that? Your cat was doing inappropriate things.
Sorry guys, I gotta focus right now to try and paint this. It's quite hard because these teeth are fucking tiny.
Go. Mason. Go.
It's locked.
It's not locked.
Yes, it is.
Go in there.
It's locked.
Mason, you were just in there. Go.
It's locked.
Do not ruin the good time we've been having, Mason.
Mama,
I heard you just opened the door.
it's still locked.
If I come over there and it's not locked, we're not meeting.
Mama, no problem. No, you're not coming today. No.
Marshall, back up. Marshall, back up.
Let's see, what else do we want to?
Marshall, back. No, you don't make sure the kitty is anywhere. Anthony, come get your cat.
Okay, hold up.
I can put
Where's he at?
nothing.
Marshall, back up. Marshall, back
No,
up.
kitty.
Marshall,
No.
back up.
I want kitty.
No, Mason, you need to close the door. Close the door. Close the damn door. We're watching Peanut.
What?
We said we're watching Peanut the 13th to the 15th.
We're watching what?
Peanut.
Oh, okay.
So this cat's gonna have to learn how to not be a dick.
We'll see how it gets along. How does Peanut get along with the cats?
Hates them.
Like Marshall
I
level?
have no idea. I've never seen Peanut around cats.
I guess we'll find out, won't we?
Yep. They said
A good way for the cat to
we'll
get.
just keep them separated, no different than we're already doing.
I mean, we could always introduce them and see how the cat reacts.
Yep.
So you kind of get a baseline of what's going to expect to happen with Marshall.
Cat! Get away! Leave it. Kitty, leave it.
Mm.
Mason, you need to be brushing your teeth. You brush your teeth in the bathroom, not in the bedroom. Mason, I just heard you playing with the dog. I believe you're brushing your teeth, but please don't do both of them at once. Mason? No, cat, leave it. Good boy. Mason! Go, Mason.
Alright, let's change the brush.
Cat, you're gonna piss me off. Go. Get away. Get away. Yeah, you flick your tail. I don't freaking care. Go. No. Back up. Back away from the door. You're not being sneaky. I can see your ass staring right at the damn door.
What the fuck am I watching?
What is this?
Um. No.
There. Turn it back up. Good. Come on, Mace. You almost done, Mace Roni? Come on, Mason. You back now. Marshall, back up. Marshall, back up. Grab the door. No, grab the door. Grab the door. Grab the door, back up.
All right. You could have asked for me to help you.
Mason, you gotta relax. Okay, no, you go to your room, pick out the book that we're going reading. Oh, wait, are we gonna read Karina Felina again?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna do
Why
Karina.
did Snowball meow?
I don't know. I don't know if he's mad or
All right.
I guess I didn't watch him, so I don't know. Ah! Fucking kidding me.
Hi, cousin.
Yes, Mace.
What did you say yesterday?
I'll be there in just a minute.
Why did you say yesterday?
Because I have food in my mouth. Pick out the second book we're gonna read, Mace. Go in your room and pick it out. And burn your room.
I'm in my room. Can I hide?
Yeah.
I can hide. Why?
Mace, hide if you want to. If you don't, I don't care. Mm-mm.
Come on, letting him go on my bed.
Oh.
Damn it.
Here. Uh-uh. Oh, wait. and I'm gonna lock him out. No, because if he thinks that your toys are his toys, he's going to destroy them. The same thing with the dog. You don't play with the dog toys, or you don't play with Marshall with your toys, because then he would shred them, right? And the cat will do the same thing. Let's read.
Alright, let's switch brush.
I forgot to hide.
Oh, what are we reading after Green and Blue? We have a dinosaur and a grumpy monkey that we haven't read, or we have some Pokemon that we haven't read.
Okay, Pokemon.
Okay, you want to read about the ones that we have? Okay.
Without pink.
What do you want to read about the ones that we bought today?
Ah!
Oh, good. Oh, this one. This one.
Haxorus.
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 Alright. Magus purple.
You can touch the potato. It looks like giant. Has a what? What's that? This is what
Is he on something?
Huh?
Is he on something?
No.
Alright.
All right. All right. So that's coming along nicely. I didn't realize how much white I would actually need. I'm trying to get his nails colored. Damn it. Hi, how's it going, Jay? What am I making? I am painting an orc from Warhammer 40k. Trying to get him painted up right now. So yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. I'm working on his eyes at the moment. Trying to get his eyes painted. Wait, there's white on this brush still. Yeah. Yes, I play video games too, but I don't play them as much as I do when it comes to me painting. I do this a lot more than anything else. When I do play video games, it's mostly like Warhammer 40k Dark Tide, or I'll play Space Marine 2. Yeah, that's usually what I play for the most part. No, I haven't actually played Call of Duty games since Modern Warfare. The 2018, I think, is the one that came out. Um, yeah, that was the one that I played last. It was a while ago. So no, I haven't played a Call of Duty in a very long time. So I'm not even really um, worrying about it. I can't play those games anymore. I don't have the dexterity or the um, the skills necessary to compete anymore on games like that, unfortunately. I think you're the only one in here. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Life happens. Shit happens sometimes. I think I started it like 45 minutes ago or so. So, well, I appreciate that. Thank you, Jay. I usually mostly post videos like this. Um, I paint throughout the week. I'll upload video games on occasion, live streams. Um, I post on my community channel of the miniatures that I've painted. That's usually what I do on this YouTube channel, for the most part. Um, I mean, not really. Um, hold up. So let me zoom out. That's pretty much what it is at the moment. Hold up. There we go. Hopefully that works. Let's see. Let's move on to the next color. Yeah, it's not the greatest setup in the world, but it works for me. I'm able to paint, game, and everything perfectly fine on here, so it works well. But models like this, the one that I'm currently painting, hold up, the models that I'm currently painting right now usually takes about, I don't know, 1 to 2 hours to finish. It kind of just depends on how much effort I'm willing to put into it. I'm not the best painter, so this is still a new thing for me. But I try to put every bit of effort I can to each one of these models for the display aspect of them. There we go. Well, that's awesome. Hopefully my stream doesn't distract you from actually being able to play the game. I think The Evil Within, I think I've played that game before. I don't know if it's similar to like Dark Souls, but those type of games I really can't do, man. They're fucking hard. I'm an old man. Not literally an old man, but I'm an old man when it comes to like my skills in terms of video games. So when I do play video games, like I said, Dark Tide, Warhammer 40k, Space Marine 2, I usually play. And then what else? I'll play like survival games like 7 Days to Die or what else? What is another game that I play? Let me look at my Steam library. 7 Days to Die, Black Desert, Once Human, Project Zomboid, games like that I usually play. But for the most part, I'm usually just doing this. I used to be able to play just all games, but I have as I've gotten older, I kind of just stick to one genre of game, to be honest. I usually just stick to one genre and just go from there, you know. And then, let's see, I need to lighter color. Let's go with this one. I don't need much of it, but this is mostly just highlighting of the model at this point, of the leather. You don't make much on it? Oh, okay.
Oh, that's the reason why it's squirrel.
Yeah, I've been making videos on my YouTube channel, or not videos, doing like live streams and whatnot since 2012. And that's just kind of, hold up, I'm switching fucking brushes, I can't. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I just kind of upload whatever. I'm definitely not making any metrics with the content that I upload, you know. Most of it is just like casual hanging out, going kayaking, fishing, hanging out with my son, you know, doing live streams like this. And, you know, I'm fine with that, to be honest. I don't really need much more than that. Even if I was at 500,000 subscribers, I'd still be doing the same shit, you know, there'd be really no difference. I'd still be uploading shitty ass live streams and just doing this, you know. See you later. It was nice having you in here, man. Talk to you later. If I see you later, that is. Alright, let's add silver to this. There we go. This fucking silver is thick as hell. And I just fucking dunked my hand in some brown. Oh well. I'll be safe, man. I'll do that. I'll check it out, man. If you post anything, I'm sure I'll see it. Oh God. My body hurts. See you later. Yeah, I'll see you later, man. Whew. that? Let's see, 1 second. One second, everybody. All right, let's see.
I'll just say that.
I think I'm gonna put a little bit of purple on this gun, to be honest. Oop, what was I doing? Doing that. There we go. All right. God damn it. Let's see. We need a dry brush. We're going to add silver to the dry brush. Oops. Alright, so one more color. Wait, no, I already grabbed that. Oops, never mind. Let's put something on. Alright, I think I'm going to add alright, let's see. Where is the ooh glue? Wood. Now I need alright. I need to get some before the blood got out. Where the fuck did I just put that piece of wood at? Oh, it's right here. Duh.
He's just not ready to go to sleep. Or maybe he just doesn't feel comfortable getting in here. I don't know. But either way, you need to go to sleep. Mace, what did I just say? to go to sleep. So I'm gonna close the door a little bit, but it's not gonna be all the way closed. He's still gonna be able to sneak in.
All right.
I love you.
Now we need to add.
You piece of shit. Stay off the shit. Fucking heard me coming and jumped down. Yeah. He's been on the fucking counter because there's shit on the floor.
Oh,
Thanks for watching.
sorry.
Mason, go to sleep.
I'm thirsty.
Oh shit. All right. So this is the end product. I don't know how you can see that. I just got that all on me. We just gotta let the glue dry. And then I gotta paint the base as well. Wait, what am I doing? All right. So I will show you guys one last time. I'm gonna take a little break, but I gotta wait for that to dry. Yes, kitty. Okay. You better stay down.
Yeah, fucking fine. Any idea why the scissors are in the bathroom?
What?
My scissors?
What?
I'm just gonna go ahead and lay it on your dumbass cat.
That's fine.
Obviously she didn't do it, but.
All right, everybody. I am gonna take a little bit of a lunch break, dinner break, and then we will move on to the next one. What? What you looking at me for?
Because I heard your alarm to train the dog
Oh,
that we haven't done for 4 or 5 days.
we can do it.
Even though you complain all the time about him barking at the
That's
cat.
fine. Well, here. I'll end.